your shoulders wide open. Bring your chin up towards the ceiling. A chin to your chest. Back to neutral. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder, keeping your shoulders even. Left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, back to neutral. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Eyes closed. Observe the sensations on your physical body before the practice. Any type of sensations. And without reacting, stay still. Observe your breath onto your nostrils as you breathe in and out. We're gonna deepen the breath. We're gonna breathe in 4 seconds, hold at the top, and breathe out in 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to your natural breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment for dedicating your practice or setting an intention for this new week. Let's open the practice with one nice long breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Mindfully open your eyes. Welcome to class. Namaste. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Place your fingers, your palms facing up, and bring your chin slightly to the chest. Arms back and forth, just a couple of times. Now keep your arms further back behind your ears. Your arms are straight. Exhale, release. Twist to your right side. Gentle twist. Exhale, twist to the other side. Saying good morning to your body with soft movements. Inhale back to neutral. Bring your arms up overhead. Swing your right arm underneath your left, maybe 1 or 2 times. Depress your elbows to your chest so your fingers are in front of your face. Inhale, twist to the right. Keep your sit bones firmly on the ground. To your left. Inhale, neutral. Bring your arms up above your head. Swing your left arm underneath your right 1 or 2 times. Depress your elbows to your chest. Twist to your left. And twist to your right. Exhale back to center and release your hands. Interlace your fingers. Flip your hands facing forward. Chin to your chest, cat position round your back. Exhale back to center and release. Good. base of your index fingers, especially your pinky and your thumb. So the base of your index together, the base of your pinky and thumb. Now extend your fingers. Can you see that your fingers are pointing the side? Take an extra breath, inhale, just for 5. Feel the connection in between the base of your index finger, especially. 4, 3. Now, keep the same connection on the base of your fingers and bring your fingertips together. Spread your fingers too. Now, to the right side, we'll stretch for your wrist. And to your left side. Exhale, center. Good. Come to a child position. If you have blocks, use them, okay? 2 blocks. You're gonna bring your hands either on the floor or on your props in this position. Take active child pose. Elbows are off the mat. Forehead maybe touching the floor, maybe not. Doesn't matter too much. The base of the index, like we did before on prayer position on your hands, pressing firmly on the floor. Doesn't matter if your pinky is out of the block, just squeeze the block or hug the block with your fingers. One more breath. Exhale, come back up. Walk your knees forward. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips and your hands are in line with your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. And your heels are still in line with your knees, so your heels are not to the side of the room. Take a long deep breath. Inhale. Drop your belly. Relax. Look up. Hold for a second. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round your back. Hold for a second. Inhale. Relax your belly. Look up. Exhale, chin to chest, hold for a second. Now continue at your own pace, at your own rhythm. And make sure that on your arms, the eyes of the elbows are pointing forward. The eyes of your elbows. So corkscrew your arms, keeping the eyes of the elbows pointing forward. Take 3 more rounds. 2. 1 last. I'm going to meet in a cat position. Make sure that your toes are under. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round your back. Now press with your arms even more so your knees start to become lighter. And lighter. Bring your knees 1 inch, 2 inch off the ground. Round your back. Corkscrew your arms. The eyes of the elbows pointing forward. Transition to a downward facing dog position. And on your downward facing dog, if you feel that it's too much for your hamstrings, walk your feet forward and start to paddle your legs by bending your knees. Right and left, slow movement. And also tilt your head to the right, to the left side. And maybe even up and down. One more breath. Very good. Now take a small dog, walk your feet slightly forward, so make sure your heels are on the floor and separate your feet wider than your hip, maybe as wide as the mat. Good. Rock the body weight back and forth from your fingertips towards your heels. And now actually, more body weight to the fingertips, corkscrew your arms, and body weight to the heels, pick up your toes up. And continue at your own pace, corkscrew your arms, the eye of the elbows pointing forward. And when you go back, bring your heels up, down, and toes up. Maybe little by little, try to bring the ball of the feet up as well. Continue at your own pace, at your own rhythm. Eye of the elbow pointing forward. 3 more breaths, 3 more rounds. Now we're gonna keep the body weight onto the fingertips. So if you need to adjust the distance, walk your feet forward, body weight on your fingertips. Try to bring your heels up and corkscrew your arms even more so the eyes of the elbows are pointing forward. push the floor away from you, so make sure that you're not sinking on your chest. Good. Same thing, we're gonna find the stillness, body weight back. Try to see if you can bring the ball of the feet up. Feel the extension on your back for 3. Now, your hands become lighter, come onto your fingertips. 3. Bring your right arm up closer to the ear. Right fingertips down and left. I know your hamstrings. Fingertips on your props or on the floor, hands on the floor, body weight forward to neutral. Walk your feet forward behind your hands. Take an extra breath, inhale. Corkscrew your arms, eyes of the elbows pointing forward. Remember this for later on. And exhale, soften your elbows. If you need to adjust your props a little higher, do so. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften your elbows. Inhale. If you just join, you still have time. You're still warming up. So get your mat ready, the wall, you need a chair. 2 more. Good. Forward fold, soften your knees and hold your opposite elbows. Shift your body weight to the right, to the left, making a figure 8 with your shoulders. Very good. Relax back to center, fingertips on the floor, and slowly soften your knees, roll up to a standing position. Feet together at the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down away from your ears, and allow you to close your eyes. Now, if you have any thoughts on your mind right now, take the opportunity of your next breath for releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Cool. Take a long deep breath, feet together, feet apart, your choice. Bring your arms up, inhale. Keeping your back straight, no backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, maybe hands on shins. Forward fold as you exhale. Bring your right leg back, left leg back to your downward facing dog position. Take a long deep breath in your down dog. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, and release. Good. Come onto your right fingertips. So you're gonna press a little more with your left hand, but keep your heels even. Observe the base of your left index finger, pressing firmly on the ground, your fingertips as well. And exhale, switch body weight to the right hand, come onto your left fingertips. Doesn't matter if your heels are not on the floor, just try your best to send them down. 2 more breaths. Exhale, release. Look forward, right foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips, extend, and rebend your front leg. Ball of the foot out, right and down. Light on your fingertips. Good. Keep the ball of the foot up, right hip back even more. Take an extra breath, inhale. Little by little, walk your fingertips forward. Feel the stretch on your right hamstring. If you need to use the props, it's okay. Modify. If you are lucky that you have 2 props before the lockdown, if you were able to buy them. Actually, it's always a good idea to have props at home for practice. 1 more breath. Exhale, hands on the floor. Find your downward facing dog position. Now keep your hands firmly on the floor. Bring your feet together. Take an extra breath, inhale, right leg up without opening the hips, so keep your hips square, right toes pointing down. Instead of flexing your right foot, point your toes and start to get used to this sensation on your leg pointing the toes. 2, 1. Right foot down. Exhale, 3-leg dog, left leg up. So like I said, keep your hips square, left hip down, toes pointing down, and instead of flexing your foot, point your toes. Exhale, left foot down. Look forward, left foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips again. Stretch and rebend your front leg. And if you feel tight on your hips, you can even bring your right foot one step to the right side. Good. Keep the ball of the foot up and walk your fingertips forward. Lengthen your back, thicken a cobra position on your upper back. 2 more breaths. Exhale, soften your knee, hands on the floor, downward facing dog position. 1 breath on your down dog, inhale, open your mouth, exhale and release. Body weight forward to plank, come to a kneeling position. If you have a prop, take your prop in level number 2, little bit 2 steps behind your chest. Good. Come into all fours position, shift your body weight forward as much as you can, corkscrew your arms, micro bend your elbows, and push up. Lean back, take a little rest. 1 more, shoulders over wrist, corkscrew your arms, micro bend your elbows, and good. This set we're gonna do 3 in a row. Now those of you feel quite comfortable on Chaturanga push up, knees off the floor, shoulders over waist, 3 in a row, down, push up, keep your body straight, 2, 1 more, 1, downward facing dog as you exhale. If the block is there, it's okay, you can rest your forehead on the prop. We're gonna do, this was just the preparation for the drill. So we're gonna do 2 sets, only 2 sets of 5. Either knees on the floor or off the floor, your choice. But make sure that you're not arching your back in this position. Do the opposite instead. Ribs in, pubic bone pointing forward. Good. Get ready. From your downward facing dog, come to a plank position. We're gonna do 5. Bring your shoulders over wrist, take your plank position, corkscrew your arms, down and up, 1. And if you're shaking by now, 2, just place 1 knee on the floor, 3, or maybe both, 4, 1 more, 5. Go downward facing dog, 5 breath, 5, 4. Breathe in between poses. 3. Just remember, corkscrew your arms and open up your shoulders. 2, 1. 1 more set of 5. Plank position. Shoulders over waist. And let's go. Chaturanga. Push up. 1. With awareness, with control. 3. 1 more. Down dog, exhale. Take 1 big breath in down dog, inhale. Open up your mouth, exhale and release. Inhale. Open up your mouth, exhale, release. Look forward, right foot forward, left foot forward. Forward fold as you exhale. Take 1 block up along with you, soften your knees and come up. Very good. Now, we're gonna squeeze the block with the base of the fingers, with the index fingers. So like we did at the beginning of the class, can you see I'm extending my fingers first? Good. Now, separate your feet wider than your hips, like for Malasana position, and then fingertips on your prop again. Okay. Feel the base of your hands against your prop. Squeeze as much as you can until you feel your core. Take 1 extra breath, inhale. Exhale, deep yogi squat. And then now you're gonna continue at your own pace, at your own rhythm. And little by little, go lower, 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 keeping your heels on the ground. But don't forget your arms, okay? Squeeze your hands as much as you can against your prop until you feel your core and your shoulders. more. 2. And one last. All the way down. Release your prop and find your downward facing dog position. Now, if you're not sure about the distance on your down dog, take a quick plank position. So if you need to move your hands forward, do so. And then downward facing dog. Good. On your downward facing dog, take a long deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your feet together to touch. Leg first, right leg up. Bring your left fingertips off the floor. Square your hips, point your toes, point your right toe. Either fingertips pointing forward or fingertips pointing your back leg. And if you feel strong today, maybe start to release your fingertips and bring your hand to the left foot. 2 more breaths. Exhale, hand first. Separate your feet. Inhale, plank position. And this time is only one time, chaturanga. Push up and downward, facing dog. Take 1 breath in down dog. Inhale. Make sure you're not sinking on your chest. It's not melting heart position. Should distribute the body weight evenly on your 4 legs, hands and legs. Feet together to touch. Left leg up. Point your left toes. Come onto your right fingertips. And if you're struggling in this position, make your downward facing dog a little bit shorter so your heel will be on the floor. Right fingertips up, maybe right fingertips towards your right foot, or maybe right hand towards your right hip. Exhale, hand on the floor. Plank position, separate your feet first. Chaturanga. Push up. Come into a kneeling position. We're gonna take 1 prop for resting your quadriceps, like this. If you don't have a prop, take maybe like a small pillow. Okay. Go. Bring your forehead on the ground and keep your hands like chaturanga. And now instead of resting your belly on the ground, you're gonna bring your ribs in so your belly is off. Just for 5, 4, 3, 1. Exhale, relax your belly so you are in an arch position. Ribs in, belly off. 5, I do from standing. 4, so you are now in this position. 3, 1. Relax. We're gonna do 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Belly off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last 2. Belly off, round. And now see if you can bring your arms either by your side or over your head. Relax your toes and point your toes. We're gonna hold a little longer for 3, 2, squeeze your legs, strong legs as well. 1. Exhale, release. Toes on the floor. Downward facing dog position. Take 1 extra breath in down dog. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale and release. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale and release. Good. Keep your hands where they are and just start to walk your feet forward. Now, if the floor is away from you, either bend your knees or bring the floor higher with your props. Good. Walk your feet forward as much as you can. Bring your feet together. And like we did before, shift the body weight forward to your fingertips and to your heels. For 10 counts. 10. Make sure the eyes of your elbows are pointing forward. Forward, yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Now, keep the body weight onto your fingertips. Corkscrew your arms, heels up, and look forward in between your hands. Stay strong, push with your hands even more. Keep your knees together, bring your right heel towards your buttocks. Corkscrew your arms, stay still, stay strong. Exhale, right foot down and left. Point your toes. 3 more breaths. 2, body weight forward. 1, feet on the floor. Take a step back, downward facing dog. 1 breath, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale and release. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale and release. 1 last inhale. Exhale, release. Come to a kneeling position. We're gonna practice crow as a preparation for our handstand practice today, okay? So if you don't have crow on your practice, this is gonna be your option for you today. We're gonna hold this position for 10 breaths. So if you're in your crow position, 10 breaths and crow. Okay, if you're new to the practice, take 2 blocks, rest your shoulders on top of them. You're gonna come to a dolphin position first, so knees off the floor, and little by little walk your feet forward, bring your knees to the armpits. Okay, in this position with the props, your head is off, but it's okay. Imagine you're already lifting without props, so keep pushing, okay? Crow poses, if you need props for your forehead as well, why not? And let's begin. 10 counts. Spread your fingers. First, shift the body weight back and forth like we did before. So take your option. Good. Once you're ready, body weight to the fingertips. Bring your knees to the armpits. Shift the body weight forward, look forward. Inhale, crow position. 10. Keep pointing your toes, bring your heels to your butt cheek, wherever you are. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Come to all fours position. Hands together like we did at the beginning of the class in prayer. You're gonna bring your hands so the base on the floor and just a little pressure on your wrists. Side to side, and then the other one. And exhale, release. Good. Cross your legs. Sit. So make sure you have plenty of mat behind. Take 1 breath, inhale. Exhale. Good. Lay down on your mat, low boat position. Take the prop on top of your shins and squeeze the prop like we have been doing with your fingers extended. Go. Take an extra breath so the prop is just pointing up the ceiling. Either knees bent, legs straight, and observe that your back is still on the floor. Shoulders are off, shoulders are lifted. And if you wanna increase the intensity, 1 leg down halfway. If it's too much for you, bend your right leg instead. 3, 2, 1. Legs up. Exhale, switch. Belly in, belly in. I'm already shaking. Squeeze your hands. Both legs up. Either knees bend, bring your legs a little lower, or legs straight. But the moment that you're arching your back, and you see that I lose the connection in between my back and the floor, so just do less. And let's go for 5. If you want a little less, arms closer to your body. If you want even more, arms up overhead. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Take 1 breath, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Very good. Release the prop. You're gonna bring your hands underneath your middle back or lower back. Okay, so arch, bring your hands in, and now press your hands, bringing your shoulders up. Press your hands with your back. Same idea, so feel the connection in between your back and your hands. Legs up, shoulders up, neck long. Right leg down. Point your toes, and bring your legs to the midline. Exhale, switch. Both legs up and both legs down, halfway down. If you're arching, do less. Just for 5. Point your toes. 4, 3, 1. Exhale, release. Good. Drop your knees to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Cross your ankles and take downward facing dog position. One breath on your down dog. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, and release. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, and release. Last one. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, and release. Good. Look forward. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Forward fold as you exhale. Soften your knees and come up to a standing position. One breath, arms up overhead. Hands to your heart. Place your fingers behind your back. So before continuing, inhale, just a shoulder stretch, okay? Bend your knees and stretch your arms. Maybe back and forth for a couple of breaths. And then find a stillness. Send your wrists towards your head. Just for 5 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the floor. Soften your knees and roll up to a standing position. One breath. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. We're going to prepare a chair or a sofa if you have next to you, a little more available. Okay. So remember, we have been practicing this action. Corkscrew the arms, eyes of the elbows pointing forward. So a little more intensity with the chair. Okay. For the first set, we're going to bring the shin bones on the chair. Okay. So make sure your knees, your legs actually gets pretty inside of the chair. So you're really closer to the chair. Actually, your butt cheek, your bum, it's closer to the chair. We're gonna take one shin and then the other. Okay, good. Now, walk your hands back until your hands are in line with the shoulders, and just, we're gonna do this for 5 to 7. Shift the body weight forward, corkscrew your arms so your shoulders are slightly over the wrist and back. Okay, let's get together. I'll give you a little bit of time for you to set up. Ready? Okay, let's go. For 7, body weight forward, corkscrew your arms and back. Remember the base of your index finger pressing firmly down. 4, 3, 2, one more. Now, keep the body weight forward, stretch arms, eyes of the elbows pointing forward, and observe that the base of your fingers, especially if your index finger, is pointing forward. For 3, and pressing down. 2, 1. Walk your hands back, take a little rest, shake your wrists, open and close your fingers. And if the floor was too far from you, take your props instead. Okay, this second set, you're gonna start to walk your hands forward. Okay, tuck your toes, bring your knees off the chair, and instead of walking your hands back again, walk your feet forward. And the same thing, body weight forward and back, body weight forward and back. Look in between your hands. Rock the body weight forward, eyes of the elbows pointing forward and back. Now make sure you're not bending your elbows at all. Push back and forth. And like I say, if you need props, take your gloves underneath your hands. Just 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back. Place your shins on the chair. And up. Shake your wrists like we did at the beginning of the class. Hands in prayer. Press down one side, then the other one. Good job. Okay. So the next one, for those of you feeling quite comfortable on your race by now, we're gonna bring one knee either to the chest or one leg up, okay? Keep the same idea, pushing, corkscrew your arms, opening your shoulders, and important the base of your index, pinky, and thumb on the floor, okay? Good, hands on the floor, walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, and walk your feet forward until your feet are closer towards the top of your chair. Roll the body weight forward, keeping your feet together. Either bring one knee to the chest, adjust them to far, yep, or bring your leg up without opening the hip, square your hips. Point your right leg, look in between your hands. Miss you guys. 5 breaths only. Hips square, point your toes. Look in between your hands, the base of your index strong. 4, so your hands look something like this. 3, 2, don't give up. We're gonna do the other side, okay? Right leg down. Breathe. Left knee to the chest, either to the chest, stay there, continue with the same action with your arms. Corkscrew your arms, eyes of the elbows pointing forward, or left leg up. Point your toes so your leg is super straight. And observe that you're not opening your hips, so square your hips. For 3 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back, shins on the chair, and shake. Open and close your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're gonna do one more set. So this time you're gonna count yourself 5 breaths, one side, 5 breaths, the other side. If you can bring the chair in front of a wall, even better. So some of you are gonna be able to bring the other leg up, okay? And then switch, but it's your choice, okay? So I'm with you again. I give you a little bit of time for you to move the chair, approx the distance, so you measure. This is my wall, the wall, yeah? So your chair is gonna be here, one leg away. Okay, let's go. Take an extra breath. Did you move your chair already? Yeah, good. Your butt cheek is really closer to the chair. Take an extra breath. You start from your shins on the chair. Then adjust your hands at shoulder distance. Tuck your toes, walk your feet forward. Adjust your hands if you need it. Good. Right knee to the chest or right leg up, square your hips. And for those of you who have the wall, try to bring the other heel higher. So the more that you split your legs, you're gonna feel the counterbalance, and maybe the other leg will join. You don't need to do this today, just if you feel comfortable with your rest, okay? Maybe next time this class will be recorded, so this class will be in YouTube. So next time you try, you repeat the class again and you try, now that you know. Okay, right leg down. Adjust if you need to adjust your hands, shoulder distance apart. And then the other side, left leg up, keeping the hips square. Right knee to the chest, hold for a moment. Or maybe your right leg up, the other leg, sorry, left leg up. And then walk your right foot forward until your foot is closer towards the top of the chair. And maybe float the other leg up. Just for 5. If your heels are on the wall, try to keep this same position, hollow body shape position, like the low boat position. For 3, look to your hands. 2, and 1. Walk your hands back. Inhale, come up, shake your hands, and release. Release the chair. Take your time, we'll meet in downward facing dog position. Down dog for 5. 4. Remember that the goal is not the final pose, okay? The goal is enjoying your journey, and then one day, suddenly, maybe yes, maybe no, the pose will come. 3, 2, and 1. Go. One last drill for your core. So if you are comfortable with tripod position, you're gonna take a prop for doing the next drill, okay? Okay. Option number 1 is just holding your tripod base preparation position. So from a kneeling position, your hands are just slightly in front of your knees, crown of the head. So your option will be either knees to your armpits or knees to the chest, okay? If you are just learning how to do tripod, okay? And this is your conditioning for today, okay? Maybe just 10 times, knees lower and up, like this. That's it, okay? For those of you a little more advanced on your practice, you're gonna bring your legs all the way up with one block in between your feet, maybe all the way up or halfway and down. We're gonna start today just 5 times and maybe increase this up to 10-5 for 2 sets when you practice by yourself. Okay, let's go. One prop in between your feet. Make sure you are capable to see your hands, so squeeze your elbows in. Walk your feet forward to your maximum and then legs up maybe halfway or all the way up. Pause at the top and then slowly with control down, maybe touch, right touch or maybe not, and up, your choice. 5. Slow with control, 4. 3. 2. And up. We're gonna hold for 10 breaths. Now if you need a wall, go ahead all the way up on your tripod position. Squeeze your elbows in. 10 counts. 10. We're almost there. We did a good job. Almost there. 9. 8. 7. We're almost there. Stay strong. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Child position. Make a fist one on top of the other one. Look to the right side. Look to your left side. Very good. Sansangasana as a counter. Rabbit position. We're gonna place the top of the head on the floor. Let me demo first. If you cannot grab your ankles, you can take one strap around your ankles and grab your ankle instead, or a small towel. Inhale, crown of the head on the floor and roll forward. That's it. Stretch your neck, round your back. And exhale up and release. Go. Sit down. Flex your feet, point your toes. So now we are countering no more strength part. So we're gonna do the opposite, okay? Instead of flexing your feet, we're gonna keep the legs relaxed. Inhale, lengthen. Round your back and let the gravity do the job for you, like a yin pose. You can set your forearms on your props, maybe your forehead on your props, and allows you to close your eyes. Just a few breaths. You are not in control of your breath. Just observe lightness on your whole body. Now surrender. Forget about the poses that you could or couldn't do. Relax your breath, your heartbeat, free your thoughts. One more breath. exhale, slowly come up. We're gonna roll down on our back. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Right ankle on top of the left. Twist to the right side, look to your left side. And if you prefer now, close your eyes, enjoy the music. Nothing else to do, just calm. It's good to start a day with a yoga practice. Exhale, center. Change. Left ankle on top of the right and drop your knees to the left side. Look to the right. Exhale back to center. Sole of the feet together, butterfly position with your arms overhead. Keep your eyes closed. One more breath. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest, roll side to side. Roll to the right side. And slowly sit down. Good. If you prefer to continue in Shavasana, or otherwise we close the practice in a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart.